One thing people have noticed over the years is that hip-hop seems to be getting darker and darker. While back in the day there might have been a bit of dark edgy imagery coming from a few hip-hop artists, over the last few years, it seems that every rapper wants to appear dark, evil, and even satanic. It's like hip-hop became heavy metal in the late 2010s going into the 2020s. It was starting to become clear that the biggest rappers in hip-hop had sold their souls in order to make it to the top. Today, I will be exposing every rapper who sold their soul. It's a lot of them too, with most of them admitting it out of their own mouths. By the end of this video, you will never see hip-hop the same again. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos exposing the truth weekly. In today's episode, we will be exposing every rapper that sold their souls. Let's get right into it. Now obviously, I won't be able to get into every single rapper that sold out in this video, as if I did, this video would be infinitely long. But if I do end up missing a rapper you think should have been in this video, let me know in the comments. I'll do my best to cover them in another video. In this video, we will be looking at some of the biggest artists in the music industry who have sold their souls. I have determined if they sold their souls through the imagery they use and the lyrics of their songs. By the end of this, you will be surprised at just how many rappers openly confess they sold their souls in their music. Let's start with one of the most successful rappers ever, Eminem. Eminem is one of the highest selling rappers of all time. He is one of the very few rappers that have gone diamond. Eminem dominated in the early 2000s, with very few rappers being able to mimic his success. But one thing that became obvious is that with all that success came the devil, as Eminem has admitted multiple times to selling his soul to the devil to make it big. Whether he meant selling out to the record labels or actually striking a deal with the devil, that's up to you to decide. But Eminem has basically confessed to selling his soul on several of his songs, implying it was a deal with the literal devil. Over the years, Eminem has used occult symbols like the all-seeing eye pose or even the devil horn hand gesture. He has also used occult imagery in his music videos, making it clear that he's deeply involved in the dark side of the music industry. When it comes to Eminem, he doesn't really seem to hide his deal with the devil, openly confessing it in his songs. You can trace Eminem's connection to the devil to his early days in hip-hop with his Devil Nights album that came out in 2001. In the song by the same name, Eminem told his fans straight up what his purpose was in the music industry: to create devil-worshipping music, rapping in the very first verse of the song. I make music to make you sick of fake music, hate music, like devil-worship and Satan music. So say your prayers, your Hail Marys and Jesuses, take two sticks, tape them together and make a crucifix. Try to stop it, but you can't do it.
Make music to make you sick of fake music, hate music, like devil worship and Satan music. So say your prayers, your Hail Marys and Jesuses, take two sticks, tape them together and make a crucifix. Try to stop it, but you can't do it. A whole generation think it's therapeutic for whoever's there to use it. It's like Lucifer's here to influence listeners through it. You probably do what it said to do just from listening to it. It's got the power to get you to do it.
Eminem has been telling his fans since the very beginning, letting his fans know that he is being used to influence the youth for the devil himself. He has also confessed in other songs that he made a deal with the devil to achieve all this fame and success. In his song Say Goodbye to Hollywood, he raps about selling his soul to the devil. The song Say Goodbye to Hollywood is a track where Eminem rants about wanting to leave Hollywood and the music industry, admitting that he can never get his soul back. The song comes off very remorseful, and Eminem even seems to regret his deal for fame. In the third verse of the song, Eminem raps, "It's like the boy in the bubble who never could adapt. I'm trapped. If I could go back, I never would have rapped. I sold my soul to the devil and I'll never get it back. I just want to leave this game with level head intact.
I'm trapped. If I could go back, I never would have rapped. I sold my soul to the devil, I'll never get it back. I just want to leave this game with level head intact."
In the song, Eminem told his fans the truth about how he became the biggest by selling his soul and allowing himself to be used to mold the youth of the 2000s. This is only one song where Eminem admits to his alliance with Lucifer, as in his last album, The Death of Slim Shady, he not only used satanic imagery in most of his music videos, but he repeatedly compared himself to the literal Antichrist, admitting that the devil is inside of him. In the song Antichrist, he raps, "That's sinfully getting to spit in this, devil in me and I do his bidding. His name is Marshall, he's the Antichrist."
What Dre sent me to do, that's sinfully get to spitting the shit devil in me, and I do his bidding. His name is
Marshall, he's the Antichrist. You wanna dance with the devil, dance with the devil, dance with the devil.
I was down bad, broke, and almost abandoned hope. Now my followers are like a satanic cult. Yeah, they listen to me like when Manson spoke.
Now I don't understand how fans listen to this and find no issues with it. They find his rap about Satan cool and edgy, when he is straight up telling you he sold his soul. Eminem's most eye-opening song has to be My Darling. In that song, Eminem has a full-on conversation with the devil. He credits Satan with being responsible for his Slim Shady alter ego. In the song, he's heard fighting the devil in himself, trying to keep him from taking over. But he eventually fails, and the devil does in fact take control. While fans love to deny that Eminem sold his soul because they idolize him, he admits himself he sold out to make it big. He wanted to be the biggest rapper in the industry, and in order to do that, he had to allow himself to be used by Lucifer. This is not something I'm saying, this is something he is saying himself, repeatedly. Now for those who want a deeper breakdown on Eminem, I linked one of my other YouTube videos on Eminem that I did, and also a Patreon version in which I expose him even deeper. You can find both of those links in the description. The next rapper we're going to be talking about is another top-selling rapper in hip-hop, Drake. Drake has become one of the highest-selling rappers of all time, just like Eminem. And just like Eminem, Drake has sold his soul to make it to that very spot. Drake, like in Them Young, isn't the only evil thing this guy's up to, as Drake is deeply involved in the occult. Just like many of the rappers we're going to be talking about today, Drake openly shows he's sold out by using occult hand gestures and branding himself with occult symbols. In this photo, early on, Drake could be seen doing the one-eye symbolism. As you can see in the photo, he's placing the OK hand gesture over one of his eyes. This is a reference to the Eye of Horus, a prominent symbol adopted by many occult organizations like the Freemasons, OTO, and Thelema. Drake, just like Eminem, placed hints that he sold his soul all throughout his music. In Drake's song Sneaking, Drake himself admits that he's satanic, rapping in the first verse, "This is all God's doing, man, you can't plan it. But if the devil's in the details, then I'm satanic."
This is all God's doing, man, you can't plan it. But if the devil's in the details, then I'm satanic.
Drake has hidden his occult ties in his literal branding. This is where things get deep. See, there's way more to Drake's label being called OVO and his use of the owl logo. This is the real reason he calls himself the Sixth God. This owl symbol is a prominent occult symbol. It represents the pagan deity named Moloch, an ancient evil fallen god that demanded child sacrifices. This owl is called the Owl of Manivra, and it's a representation of Moloch. The same owl Drake uses for the mascot of his OVO record label, which also just so happens to be at the center of the Bohemian Grove ritual. Everyone sub to this channel should know by now what the Bohemian Grove is. For those who don't know, it's a private camp retreat for the elite. The elite of the world meet up at this camp yearly to decide who will be the next president. They also came up with the atomic bomb at the Bohemian Grove. You can look that up. On top of planning what's going to happen next at the Bohemian Grove, the elite all participate in a mock sacrifice ritual in front of a massive owl statue that represents Moloch, the same exact owl Drake used for his logo. On top of this, the real reason Drake uses the letter OVO for his record label, it is because it's a play on the name of a secret society that's called OTO, Order Templi Orientis, which also used the Owl of Manivra as an occult symbol of enlightenment. Drake doesn't call himself the Sixth God because of Toronto. He calls himself that because he's deep into the occult, and they believe 666 is the number of man becoming God. Just like Eminem incorporated his satanic ties heavily within his brand, Drake did the same. That's how they both became the biggest rappers in hip-hop. They both called themselves gods. Drake called himself the Sixth God, and Eminem the Rap God. They do this because this is what the occult teaches them. They believe that man is God, and through rituals, they could unlock godlike enlightenment. Again, I will link a full breakdown on Drake in the description if any of you are interested. The next rapper we're going to be talking about is another great legend, Mr. Carter himself, Jay-Z. Jay-Z needs no introduction. Just like the other two, Jay-Z is one of the legends who helped build hip-hop to what it is today. He helped commercialize hip-hop and also made the occult popular in hip-hop as well. See, Jay-Z, like Drake, has incorporated occult symbols into his music branding. Jay-Z is one of the OGs of using occult hand gestures. as he's known to make a pyramid symbol with his hands. This symbol has become associated with the Illuminati symbol, but in reality, this ties back to the all-seeing eye that's linked to many secret societies. Jay-Z is a Freemason. He's even featured on the song by Rick Ross that's literally named Freemason. Jay-Z, like Drake and Eminem, compares himself to a god as well, calling himself Hov or Hova, which is an obvious play on Jehovah. This is again because occultists believe they're gods, which is further amplified when they have millions of fans worshipping them. Jay-Z also admits his connections to the occult and not having any regrets about doing it all the way back in 1996 in his song Devils, where he is heard rapping about accepting the evil and not wanting God's forgiveness. For the hook of the song, Jay-Z sampled two songs, a Snoop Dogg song and a song by Prodigy, with the hook going like this: "Dear God, I wonder can you save me? Illuminati wants my mind, soul, and my body. Dear God, I wonder can you save me? Secret societies trying to keep their eye on me."
Yeah, God, I wonder can you save me?
Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body.
Dear God, I wonder can you save me?
Secret society trying to keep their eye on me.
Already with just the hook of this song alone, we know what Jay-Z is referring to, his Masonic alliance. Jay-Z then goes on to rap on a verse: "9 to 5 is how to survive. I ain't trying to survive. I'm trying to live to the limit and love it a lot. Life ills poison my body. I used to say forget mic skills. I never pray to God. I pray to Gotti. That's right, it's wicked. That's life, I live it. Ain't asking for forgiveness for my sins ends."
Well, granted, 9 to 5 is how you survive. I ain't trying to survive, I'm trying to live it to the limit and love it alive. Life ills, poison my body, and used to say skills. I never prayed to God, I prayed to God. That's right, it's wicked, that's life. I live it, ain't asking for forgiveness for my sins. Ends.
It's clear Jay-Z sold his soul. It's how he became the billionaire rapper he is today. Just like the other two rappers, I will leave a deep dive video linked in the description. The next rapper we're going to be talking about is Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, just like the others, has used occult symbols and satanic references in his music videos and songs. Just like the others, Wayne can be seen doing the one-eye symbolism. He can also be seen doing the all-seeing eye hand gesture in this photo. Lil Wayne, just like the others as well, has confessed to his alliance with the devil in his music, calling himself Satan's son repeatedly in his song named Bastard, aka Satan's son. In the song he raps, "I'm Satan's kid" repeatedly in the hook.
I'm Satan's kid, I'm Satan's kid, I'm Satan's kid, I'm Satan's kid.
Lil Wayne also has a song with Xxxtentacion called Get Out of My Head. In the opening lines of that song, X raps about the start of the coming New World Order, opening the song by rapping, "The brains will start to abandon their religions and believe in themselves, and the New World Order will start."
The brains will start to abandon their religions and believe in themselves, and the New World Order will start.
This brings us to the next rapper we're going to be talking about, Xxxtentacion. Xxxtentacion is just like Eminem. He's extremely open about selling his soul. Like all the other rappers we have spoken about today, X uses the same occult hand gestures and symbols, doing the one-eye symbolism, and also having music videos full of open demonic imagery, showing his soul being collected by the devil. With X, it's truly too deep of a story to cover in just a small bit. So if you haven't seen my full in-depth breakdown on X, I will leave it linked in the description. But X's alliance with the devil traces back to the start of his career, specifically with a friendship he developed with an adult film star named Bruno Dickens when he was still a teenager. Bruno introduced X to an occult religion started by the infamous occultist Aleister Crowley called Thelema. X was groomed by Bruno, and this is when he got consumed by the occult. Around this time, X made a song called I Spoke to the Devil in Miami. In this song, X talks about meeting a Baphomet. This is Baphomet and is often mistaken for the devil or a demon. But in reality, the Baphomet represents man becoming God through the rituals of alchemy. It's an alchemic symbol of the Great Work. The Great Work represents when man becomes God through these occult rituals. When a person is in perfect unity with their feminine side and their masculine side, their animalistic side and their human side. The Baphomet is a mixture of all these elements. It is also a representation of Lucifer in a way, because he was the one who introduced this to man, the idea of man being God. In Xxxtentacion's song I Spoke to the Devil in Miami, he rapped about selling his soul and having to make a sacrifice.
Took a bite of your apple, give me all you can offer. Now I'm trapped in a changing maze, setting my soul ablaze. Couldn't control the pace, words is going hey. Heartless is reckless, it's this word of a pacifist, word of a masochist. I'm all for the man, my Lord. I spoke to a Baphomet, he said he would save me if I gave him one thing he needed. What is this thing I pleaded? Boy, it's the key to even.
Not long after X made this song, he ended up getting arrested. While in prison, X actually performed an occult ritual dedicated to the goddess Hecate, a pagan deity associated with magic in the underworld. During his time in jail, X was called on a jail phone call speaking to a friend who provided him with the instructions for the ritual. During this phone call, which I will play now, X could be heard asking for the step-by-step instructions for the ritual, which included instructions to commit a sacrifice.
I can hear you. Say it.
Summoning Hecate, goddess of crossroads, darkness, witchcraft, wisdom, and the moon. Please come to me, please.
Tell me how to spell the name. Summoning.
The H word?
Huh?
Hecate is the H word that I'm saying.
Wait, H-E?
Hecate.
Hecate. Hecate?
Yeah, goddesses of crossroads.
Or goddess?
I mean, yeah, goddess of crossroads.
Goddess of crossroads.
Darkness, witchcraft, wisdom,
witchcraft.
And the moon.
Wait, hold on. Darkness, witchcraft, wisdom, and what?
And the moon.
And the moon.
Please come to me.
Huh?
Please come to me.
Please.
Please come to me. Please. Hecate.
Please come to me. Please, Hecate.
Yeah.
Please.
Protect me and bring me freedom.
Protect me and bring me freedom?
Mm-hmm. Through this sacrifice.
Bring me freedom through this sacrifice, okay.
Treat me as if one of your own.
Treat me as one of your own.
And give me all that is needed.
Your own. And give me all that is needed? That's what you
Yeah. Hecate, surround me in your darkness.
Hecate, right? Okay.
Hecate. Surround me in your darkness so that I can bring forth my light.
So that. Listen, if I have to call back, I want you to put like $50 on the phone, okay? So that.
I'm gonna try because I don't know how much. I'm gonna try and see how much $50 I have.
So that I may what?
I
may.
So that I can bring forth my light.
So that I may bring forth or can bring forth?
So that I can.
So that I can bring forth my light?
Yeah.
Is that
Accept this sacrifice.
I'm
gonna just spell out the rest because I don't know what else you wanted me to say. So.
Is there a lot left or no?
It's just a few sentences. Like it's like a sentence. So.
All right. Hey, listen.
Ready?
So that I can bring forward my light. So that I can bring forward my light. I accept the sacrifice.
Mhm.
Okay, I accept the sacrifice.
IGIVE.
Wait.
I'm just spelling the rest. IGIVE. YOU. ALL. OF. Yeah, MY. DEMONS.
Wait, what? Oh, DEM.
D.
Okay.
Yeah. FOREVER.
Wait, FOR.
EVER. IN. IN.
I what?
IN.
Okay.
EXT.
EXH. Wait, EX what? EXTH.
EXTH.
AMGE.
Yeah. The number. So FOR.
Yes.
M as in mom. Y.
Y.
FREEDOM.
Okay.
SO.
Huh?
S as in snake. O.
Yes. O. Okay.
M as in mom. O. TE.
Wait, SOM.
MOTE.
SOM.
No, it's so. And then
So?
MOTE.
So, wait, so is that word together or?
No, it's just so, and then the next, you space it.
Wait, so SOMOTE?
Yes.
MOTE.
Yes, that's what it says. I mean, she sent me a picture. And then it be.
Huh?
And then it be after that.
ITBE?
No, ITBE, yeah.
ITBE.
This call is from the Miami-Dade Turner Guilford Knight Correctional Center.
So it's FOMOTE ITBE.
Yeah, unless you like mess it up, it looks like a T, like for a fact, because I'm zooming in.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
All right. Listen, I'm gonna.
Like I said with X, it goes really deep, so if you haven't seen my full breakdown on him, go check it out after this video. The link would be in the description. The next rapper we're going to be talking about is Kanye West. Kanye might have many of his fans fooled thinking he's some sort of Christian man. But just like X, Kanye has used the Baphomet imagery to imply he was God himself. He is also known for using the pyramid hand gesture that refers to the all-seeing eye. Kanye has admitted out of his own mouth that he sold his soul to the devil.
I sold my soul to the devil. I know it's a crappy deal. Lisa came with a few toys like a Happy Meal.
With Kanye, just like X, he is dabbling in the teachings of Aleister Crowley. See, Aleister Crowley taught his followers that an Egyptian god named Horus was going to rule an age called the Age of Horus, which is basically the age that we're in. The Age of Horus is the New World Order, where religion is destroyed and replaced with the worship of oneself. In Kanye's Power video, he was seen channeling Horus wearing a massive Horus chain, with plenty of other Egyptian occult imagery. By now, you should have noticed a pattern. Another rapper open with their connection to the occult is Young Thug. Now, I won't say too much in this video about Young Thug because I just made a video about him. But Young Thug has also used a lot of occult imagery throughout his career. He's actually come out and admitted he's a Freemason and has even shot videos full of this occult imagery. Again, if you want to see a full breakdown on Young Thug, head over to the description and you'll find the link to that video. The next rapper we're going to be talking about is the legendary Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is one of the most memorable rappers of the 90s. While he existed with many other legends like Tupac and Biggie, Snoop has managed to become one of the faces of hip-hop culture. Now obviously, to make it to the level he's made it to, you have to do what all the others on this list have done: strike a deal with the devil. This is exactly what Snoop displayed in his music video for Murder Was the Case, as the video shows a scenario of Snoop being shot and put in a coma before the devil shows up and offers him a deal. The video shows the devil flying in through a window as a crow and then morphing into a man. The devil then shows Snoop all he has to offer for his soul, showing him the mansion, the hit records, and the life he's always dreamed of. This is why Snoop Dogg uses the same occult imagery as all the other rappers we have spoken about today. He was even caught wearing a Baphomet chain to the Olympics, which again is him referring to himself as a god like the rest of these sellouts.
I don't know what y'all thought this was, but this is the GOAT. I had this made because somebody told me I was the GOAT, so I wanted to make me a GOAT chain. All that other y'all talking about, I don't know what y'all talking about, but this is the GOAT. Greatest of all time. With a blue diamond on his head, gold. GOAT. That shit y'all talking about, miss me with that shit. Dog is the GOAT. Representing peace and love around the whole globe. So now y'all know the truth. It's a GOAT. I don't know what kind of misprint y'all know. Media love starting shit. I'm over here having fun in pairs. Yeah, Glow.
While there's so many more rappers that I couldn't get to in this video, I think I've made my point. These rappers all sold their soul and are being used to push dangerous spiritual propaganda. These artists at some point or another were the voices of the youth. They molded generations of kids, teaching them to abandon God and to embrace the ways of the devil. This is why we have so many lost souls running around today. I myself was one of those souls when I was younger, idolizing these rappers and trying to be just like them. Now, if you're asking yourself, why has our world become so cold? And why are the people becoming more and more soulless? This is the reason. Satan has hijacked the airways, using it as the perfect grooming tool, teaching these kids that they are their own gods and should only care about themselves. If you listen to these artists, you need to understand what they're influencing you with. The puppet masters know you won't listen to them, but you will listen to a puppet dripped out in diamonds and dressed in designer clothes, as long as they're waving around money, driving expensive cars, and showing off their weapon. The devil knows how to corrupt man, and these artists are the perfect example of that. He uses these artists like a fishing net, casting it and scooping up countless souls. Don't be one of the souls that end up in that net. Remember that every day we wake up, our souls are at stake. Let me know what rapper you think should have been in this video. And if you want to see a part 2 to this video where I go over the rest of the rappers I missed, comment part 2 below. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.